my name is Alexander. I'm the head instructor at Tora and Tsume of Aikijujutsu, and tonight we're going to go over how we teach Ukemi, break falling. Now I'm going to start off with talking about the purpose of Ukemi. Break falling is designed to protect your skull and your spine when you're thrown or you have a fall in general, right? So we're going to start off from the very basic level, and the subsequent videos will go into intermediate and then advanced, okay? So at the very basics, we start off on the deck. And the first thing you learn how to do is slap the mat and have your posture while you're laying on the ground from a fall. So we'll start off from a back fall position, okay? And the first thing we want to do is we want to pick our head up off the deck, right? Because we don't want our head to slam into the deck from a fall, or if our head is down and we're being attacked, this acts as the anvil, our face is the steel, and whoever is attacking us is the hammer. We don't want that to happen. So we want to pick our head up. At the very least, I can get something in the way, and my head will sway and swivel if I get pressure, okay? So, chin tuck to the chest, also protects your throat. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to hold our hands. We're going to keep our hands in our working area at all times. And when we slap, we're going to slap, right, break our fall from the tip of our middle finger all the way down to our elbow. So we're going to use our whole forearm and our palm as one solid striking surface, okay? When I slap, I don't want to slap next to my body or teed out like this at a 90-degree angle. I want to slap at about a 45. So how we begin, chin tuck, and we're just going to alternate hands. Go. Okay? Once we've done that, then we're going to do both hands at the same time. Just like that, slapping at a 45-degree angle. Okay? That's our back fall position. Now, we're going to move to our side fall position. In a side fall position, we're going to be on our side. I'm on my right side. My right leg is straight, right? Leg on the ground is straight. That support side leg, foot is flat on the ground behind the knee. Okay? If you're thrown over somebody's shoulder, this helps cushion the blow as well. And you keep this up tight so you protect your groin. Okay? This hand is going to be up. Again, in our working area, works as a defense. If we're thrown to the ground and our opponent is standing, we don't just want to take a boot to the face without having something in the way. And again, our hand slaps at a 45-degree angle. Okay? So, this is a side fall position. All right, so if I'm throwing onto my side, this is what hits the deck, and I'm ready to defend. Now, to practice that, we'll alternate from side to side. So, I'm on my right side, I'm just going to roll onto my left side with the same posture. Back. Back. Okay? From there, we're going to move on back to the back fall, but we're going to do it from a sitting position. Okay? We're going to mimic falling backwards. Okay? So, again, I'm going to keep my chin tucked to my chest. My hands are going to be in my working area. And then when I hit the deck, I'm going to arrest myself with both of my hands. Watch. And you notice, I'm not trying to catch myself, right? If I catch myself, there are many points of failure. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, that can buckle. I'm 300 pounds. If I land on this, that is going to give, okay? So, let's go from the front. Let's hit a couple times from the back. You notice, I keep my chin tucked, I keep my head off the deck. Moving on. We're going to get into our side fall position. Okay? We're going to do it from seated. And we're going to mimic that we're falling onto our side. Again, chin's tucked to the chest, hands are going to be in working area. And I'm going to roll to my side into side fall position. Side. And notice, as I'm hitting the deck, this hand breaks my fall, but it also helps me when I need to press up. Okay? This is in preparation for a technical stand. Alright? Maybe a couple of times from the back. I have to learn what a couple means. That was 4. Last time I said couple, I did 3. Then we're going to move on to our face fall. Now our face fall, we're going to do from our knees. And most people, normally, if they trip and fall forward, they tend to want to catch themselves with their hand. Again, multiple points of failure, and we don't want that. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a triangle right in front of our face. That puts our slapping arms in the perfect position to arrest our fall. Now, you can do this one of 2 ways. You can come up and slap the mat, or you can draw nice big circles and slap the mat. Both work, but big circles cover a lot of real estate, but it times it so you're slapping the mat as you're hitting down. Doing this is quicker and probably a little bit more realistic how you actually would apply it, but picking your hands up, you run the risk of instinctively putting the hand down to catch yourself. Right? So train accordingly. So I'm going to do both, and just from the knees. Big slap, boom, drawing that triangle right in front of our face, arresting ourselves. You see I'm picking my feet up just so I can have pressure on the knees. I mean, you can leave these down if you want to, but I want to almost plank here, keeping myself up off the deck. Now, you can keep your head in a neutral position, or you can turn your head to the side to keep yourself from smashing your face into the deck. Alright, face fall position. Now, there's 2 more basic falls. There's the front roll and the back roll. The way we do the front roll, we start from a knee. Okay? So, my right knee's forward, I'm going to be falling on my right side. So, when I fall, or when I roll, excuse me, the fall starts at the tip of this right finger, goes down my right arm, up my right arm, across my back to my left hip, down my left leg. So, left leg to right arm, that line is what I draw my circle with. Okay? And the question is, why do I want to do that? Well, I would much rather roll across my spine than down my spine. Right? A somersault. A somersault takes me down my spine. But I have a really hard hit on the bridge of my shoulders. Now, if somebody's throwing me into the deck, my head's going toward the deck, or bridge my shoulders going toward the deck. I don't want that to happen. I want to get something in there to help spread out that energy and not go down my spine. Because if I land on the top of my head, I run the risk of breaking something, right? Something important. So, from the knee, right? Hands up in my working area. I'm going to take this hand that I'm falling down, or falling up, falling down, whatever. Throw it over my head. I'm doing this because I want to protect the dome, right? I'm going to keep it in that armpit. I'm going to take this hand, put it on the deck, and then I'm simply just going to roll. Now, you can use this hand as an extra support, okay? And then just roll. ending in my side fall position. Good way to arrest myself. So you see, I rolled up this right arm, landed on that left leg, arrested myself with my left arm into my left side fall position. Going back. Left side. Okay? Left leg forward. Left arm, tuck that over, throw that over my head. Chin to chest, hide in my armpit. Put the hand on the deck. Opposite hand for support. Stand up. Roll. Alright? Now, roll from my left arm, across my spine, down to my right side. Arresting myself with my right arm in my right side fall position. Going backwards. Going backwards, I'm simply going to just run that in reverse. So, I make believe that I just rolled over my right arm, landed on my left side, into my left side fall position. So to reverse roll, I'm going to roll up my left side, across my back, up my right arm. Just like that, okay? It helps to get a little bit momentum. So, on the right side, rolling up the right leg, and onto the left arm. Right? And what the rolls do, dissipate throws such as sainage, or shoulder throw, tamanage, wheel throw, well, you know, the James Bond classic, grab the lapel, stick the foot into the midsection, fall back and throw them over your head, dive roll. Back fall is for when I've got some momentum going backwards, or I pushed, or tripped, or I stumble. Instead of falling down like a tree, I can absorb that into a roll. Okay, that was basic Ukemi training for Aikijujutsu at Tora Tsume. Thank you.